G'day, I'm Owen. You've joined the pub test, and this is the 10th video in our Jack the Ripper victim series. So if you are following these as they are being released, then let's get straight into it. We need to step back just a little bit right now, because it was not long after the Annie Chapman murder that a right arm was found in the River Thames. Initially, the papers reported this as being probably a bit of a joke. A little prankster's gone out to have a bit of a laugh and take a limb off a body and just, get everyone sort of worked up about it, particularly because the papers were already starting to report about the Jack the Ripper crimes. But then it was during the construction of the new Scotland Yard building that a worker in a basement found a parcel and a trunk. The trunk had a torso in it. And this occurred on October the 2nd, so only 3 days after the so-called double event of the murders of Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes. Now, not only had they just found the torso, but some body parts had been removed as well. Now, the papers went absolutely nuts over this. Because the double event had happened, the media storm was so big, and then this torso was found, and they've blown it up, saying, look, this crazy person is going nuts, killing people, and now look what he is doing. Yet, it has to be noted that when they did the tests on this torso, they did find that the right arm that was found in the river belonged to this torso. But the person had been killed well before in August. And it has to be said that the person wasn't an unfortunate. They were well nourished. They said that, according to everything, it didn't look like they'd even done a lot of hard work, and also the dress that was found was probably only a pattern that was 3 years old, so it appears that it was someone with a little bit of means. Yet, no one ever was identified as this victim. And also no one was ever identified as the perpetrator of this crime, because the police said, despite what the media was saying, they said there is no connection to the Ripper crimes. This is a different event. Though it has been noted that it is rather ironic that one of the most bizarre unsolved murders, which fell within the Thames torso murders, was discovered at the new Scotland Yard building. What I found even more disturbing is in 2017, someone released a board game, the Whitehall Mystery, where you actually basically reenact this, try and find different locations and the person doing it. But someone said, look, I could probably help out. They got a sniffer dog, and they actually found the left leg of the person. And that's all they ever found. But what's to note is this type of crime had been happening prior. But the press were quick to try and lump it in together with the Jack the Ripper saga. But it wasn't long before the media had something to really sink their teeth into. So that was just a very brief video. What do you think of this? No, the Thames torso murders is something to look at down the track, absolutely. And no doubt this was one of them. Some people, though, say that the Ripper and the Thames torso murderer were the same person. Yet the Thames torso murderer went out of his way to try and hide these crimes. But Jack the Ripper certainly didn't bother with that at all. As always, thank you very much for watching, and if you can, give us a subscribe. I'm Owen, you've been watching the pub test, and we will see you on the next one.